This video today is sponsored by Nvidia and Scan Computers. A huge shout out to them for sending me out this awesome RTX Call of Duty crate. Feel free to check out some links in the description below. A huge shout out to them. This is RTX Call of Duty Realism playlist today, folks. So let's dive in. So guys, well, I guess I've been meaning to do some realistic Call of Duty in a while. I don't really know why. I think it's just more like me playing so many more realistic shooters recently that I've been struggling. Oh, that was good. That was a half decent headshot. I've been struggling with using shooters that aren't as high a TTK as some of them, like Postscriptum and Squad. But you know what? I got a new snazzy monitor today, which I'm going to be showing off in a sponsored video. So I decided to do some RTX Modern Warfare, and I've got to say, it does look very pretty. So you'll see more about that monitor anyway in the future. But yep, I'm using the Whisper 141. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. We'll take it. The Whisper 141 rifle, or something along that lines. I've created my own little custom loadout for this bad boy. It's incredibly accurate, which is usually what I find works on these things. The hardcore playlists are a little bit more tough, but accuracy is king. This guy's, I want to see if I can, nope, maybe? I'm really not sure. Again, you don't really get any kill sounds or anything, except for the odd one here or there, so it's hard to tell. This guy is somewhere around this corner. He's creeping. Someone's definitely going to come around that corner. I can feel, oh, okay. That's hot. That's very, this is why I use this rifle. It's incredibly accurate, and if you're playing on Realism playlists, this is the kind of thing you want. Some of the other guns jump around a little bit, which isn't really worth it in my opinion. And having the lack of HUD is always nice. Somebody's firing through here. I'm going to see if I can pop him. That's him. Oh god, there's a lot more. That's a lot of explosions. I don't, hopefully, yep. I was hoping by laying down they wouldn't expect it, and I guess I was right. And I always rotate positions when I move, like, so I'm just going to crouch in the corner now and see if that, yep, that guy had no idea what was coming. Oh man, this is saucy. This is getting real saucy. This is why I use Red Tiger. Red Tiger is a beautiful thing. It's for beautiful people who make beautiful kills. I don't really know. I like to normally put these adjacent. Okay, all right, I'll take that. I like to put these things normally adjacent to the objective, because you put them right on top of them, then I guess people are more privy to blow them up. If you put them, see, in the woods there where I'm just firing, there are a lot of guys there. I feel like this VTOL is probably going to do some damage. It's a big boy jet. It should do the job. Oh wow, I should not be alive. Okay, now I'm definitely not alive. I mean, I was really expecting a little bit more pressure there, because I'll be honest with you, it's pretty, like, that position is so obvious on this, but I guess Realism playlist comes to the rescue. I'm going to try this again. Okay, nope, alright, I'm not going to do that again. I wanted to see if I could use that route. That third lane on the right-hand side, it does absolute levels as far as I'm concerned, but we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going with this. The Red Tiger Whisper 141. I think it's the Kilo 141, but I've made my own armory loadout called the Whisper, if I remember correctly. I don't really know why I did it. I just think it sounds quiet, stealthy, and cool, and that was kind of what I was going for when I made this. Always up there. Nope. Okay. Well, that was just poor. That guy was just sat in the corner. Like, at least check, you know? Look left and right every once in a while. I'm going to see if I can rotate this a little bit. I don't like looking down this corridor. I feel like it's quite obvious. See if I can, like, double back a bit. You know, I'll check my corners, go left to right. There's one guy here who should... Okay, no, he's looking the right way now. Should remotely cover me if somebody comes from the other direction. So, with a touch of luck, we should be okay. That person wasn't even looking in the right direction. That was quite impressive. I mean... This is why I love Realism playlist. Don't get me wrong, I think Call of Duty is a fast-paced game, and for the most part, I am about to do some dirty jump shot around this corner if it's the only thing viable. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh no, he's dead. He's dead. All right. But yeah, like COD is ultimately a fast-paced game, and I find that's what's most effective on the Realism playlist, because all the guys who play this try to like slow the game right down. They check corners and stuff. Now, don't get me wrong, you should be doing that naturally, like that guy who just clearly didn't. But for the most part, like, play at the same speed as though you were playing regular Call of Duty, and people just won't expect it. People can't match your pace. Okay, I've absolutely bottled that one, but we'll take it. People very rarely match pace on this. There was always one going to be there. Always one just proning, and I started spraying there, but I didn't commit to it properly. But yeah, like, for the most part, people just, I don't know, they change when they play Realism like they're playing Insurgency. You know, they play at like 1 mile an hour and hope for the best. I don't really tend to do that. And you can see it's working. Like just after I died, the top of the leaderboard looked quite saucy. I don't know if we're going to win this yet, because I'm not really keeping tabs on the score. That's a really nice thing about Realism for me, is that I just no HUD. No HUD is a beautiful thing. Let's see if we can get a frag in here. Oh, there's a sneaky boy. Trying to do the same thing I'm doing. Another sneaky boy. He's dead. This guy's got to die. Oh, amazing. Oh, wow, there's another one. Wow, I'm surprised. Surprised he didn't see me. Oh, wow. Oh. Come on, let there be one more. Let there be... I really wanted to... I mean, don't get me wrong, a 3 or 4 piece was nice, but I wanted to John Wick my way through that a little bit more. Okay, this guy's definitely... He knows I'm there, so I'm going to just smidge to the right a bit. Yeah, look, he tried pre-firing me. Oh, God. You can read people like a book in this game. Like, just tell what they're going to do. Oh, my God, this is the most screen-shaky thing ever. I'm out of ammo. As if he didn't die from that one shot. Let's try this again. Oh... This thing packs a crazy punch. Come on, let's see if we can get some more with this. This thing is killer. Oh, what's it? I think this is the Odin. It looks like an MTAR. Okay, that's not an Odin. It's way too far. Okay, I'm dead. Yeah, I've really struggled with, like, sometimes when you play this without the lack of HUD and you're so used to it, it's like, what do I press again to pick up the weapon? It should just be muscle memory by now, but it's not. I absolutely bopped that one. I really need to ping that headshot. I don't really know why people use snipers on Realism mode. Assault rifles are arguably just as effective in most scenarios. That person's dead. There's another one. He's dead. And another. Oh, sensational. Absolutely sensational. Oh, another one. Beautiful. I tend to... This is actually... I'm going to give you guys a pro tip, right? Because I'm not really... You know, I've started moving over to PC a little bit more recently. But it's not something that... Okay, I've been stuck. Nope. I really tried to... I wanted to see if I could run into him with the Semtex, but that wasn't going to work. One thing I tend to do... There's definitely going to be a guy on the right here. Yep, of course. One thing I tend to do when I play these games is I bind my... Because I've got 2 mouse buttons on the left. One up, one down. And I find them to be quite useful. I tend to bind my crouch button to one of them. And the reason I do that is just because it makes it very easy to ADS and fire and crouch using the same hand. And for some reason that feels really natural to me. You should try it sometime if you haven't before. It just feels really natural. It means you can do sort of like jump crouch shots around the corner. It means you can slide quite easily. I just find it to be really effective. It's something I've been doing for a while now. I'm sure there'll be lots of 101 videos. Okay, is that ours or theirs? That seems to be... Nope, nope, that's theirs. Oh my God. I didn't get any hit markers because I'm on Realism mode. The guy just ran me over. But yeah, like I just find, I'm sure there's going to be like loads of pro tips videos that just say like, don't listen to this guy, he's dumb. But for the most part, I actually find it to be very useful. Sometimes I accidentally hit it when I don't mean to. But you know, I'm still getting used to it a little bit. But for the most part, I think it does the trick, especially when I like spam it. People get really confused. They don't know where to shoot. Sometimes you get unlucky and you just end up walking into a headshot. Other times it's mostly effective, I'd say. Looking up at these lamps, I got some real-time RTX ray tracing on these boys. I mean, this isn't the best looking map for RTX, you know, it's pretty good, but for the most part, if you want to see a really good RTX map, Piccadilly tends to do it for me. Oh wow, I can't tell whether that bullet or the grenade killed that guy, but that's a nice 2-piece, we'll take it. Using those tactical grenades as well is always quite important. I tend to flash outdoors. Okay, that's blinding, very blinding, I can't see. That's friendly. I'm just going to do the same thing I did last time. Okay, the eject is over, but, you know, rotate positions. Always rotate positions. That's always what I'm on. That's always what works for me. It's what people expect you to be. Okay, that was poor. If you're going to shoot at me, at least kill me. People tend to expect you to be in the positions you were, so always just, whether it's a degree to... I'm going to get killed here, aren't I? Yep. Whether it's a degree to the left or the second he closed that door, like my brain wasn't ready for it. Like it didn't process it fast enough to go, you should adjust for this. Okay, that's alright. That's not too bad. Okay, there's somebody chasing me. Oh wow, he just completely expected me to be there. I was hoping I could kind of like fake him out and make him think that I went inside, but that was not going to run today, my friends. It's not too bad. We're doing okay though, I gotta say. I think we're top of the playlist? Top of the scoreboard. We're top of the scoreboard still. A little bit of realism always goes the right way. And yeah, do jump around corners. I love corner jumping. Because again, on hardcore, people just expect you to kind of crawl around the corner, and it doesn't always work. Okay, I must be getting really bad at this because that didn't work one bit. Okay, yeah, I have just become a first-class bottle job, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we lost the game. That's disappointing. Do you know what? I'll take down the chin because we played really well there. I think that was a really good round of realism. So, anywho guys, thank you again for watching this video on Tactical Realism. Let me know if you want to see more, and of course, thank you to NVIDIA again for sponsoring this. A huge shout out to them. Thank you very much for the RTX 2070 Super that they sent me out. I'm sure you guys are going to see lots more RTX gameplay in the not too distant future.